Okay. So Matthew 21 verses 1 through 17 is about Jesus' triumphal entry and the cleansing of the temple. So it starts off with Jesus leaving Jericho to go into Jerusalem. And they go to the Mount of Olives, and there's by a nearby village. Jesus sends two of his disciples to go in and borrow a donkey and a colt for him. And he tells them, if anyone asks you what you are doing, just let them know that, tell them I have need of it, and I will send it back immediately. He's borrowing the donkey and the colt. And this is all to fulfill a prophecy. So Jesus was intentional about filling this prophecy from Zechariah 9 verses 9, where it says, tell the daughter of Zion, behold, your king is coming to you, lowly and sitting on a donkey, a colt, the foal of a donkey. Now, because this was said, this was the fulfillment of the prophecy that was already said in Zechariah. So now the disciples, they went and did what Jesus said, and now Jesus is coming and riding on a donkey, coming into the city. Now the huge crowd gathers together for the Passover, and they're spreading their garments and their palm branches on the road to honor Jesus as king. The Passover was a special time because every year they remembered what the Passover was and how God had saved them from death and slavery in Egypt. The Passover, if you guys don't know, is when one of the plagues, God was sending a plague. And one of the plagues was the oldest son was going to die, every firstborn. And what happened is the blood post, they killed a lamb. God made a way for the Israelites. He killed the lamb, and he said to apply the blood on every doorpost, so that when the angel of death comes to come and collect every firstborn child, that he would pass over the door with the blood post that had like the lamb blood on it. And so that's why they celebrate, that's why they celebrate the Passover every year. Hence why the name is Passover, because he passed over. Okay, so every year they, celebrated the Passover for that, to remember what God had done for them. And they did not know, the crowd wanted to make Jesus king. They did not know that Jesus was coming to give himself, for them and for us today on the cross.